Everybody, and welcome to Robin's House. Today I'm working on the scrapbooking workshop called Memories in Bloom, and the optional technique in this one is paper folding and paper tearing. So this one has got the cutting guide and assembly instructions in here for you. And it also comes with a 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and you can see I've still got some stickers left available to use. And if you want to change up the words or change up the stickers, you certainly can. So this is page number 1, and this one is very simple. It's just strips of paper that you stack in a line, but this section here is actually one of the techniques. So you take the paper that you're given, you can score it or not score it, but when it's a 12-inch piece, it's kind of nice to score it because then you're even, but they want you to fold an inch of that paper up to show the back side. So you can see here, and then that creates a little bit of extra texture. You've got a thicker edge here where it's folded, and then you've got the the extra bit on there. So that is paper folding, and it's used on this page with this section here, these 2 pages. And then once you've got all the papers down, just adding your photo spots and your stickers and embellishments and your title. And I only have my title tacked down because I'm not sure that I have a whole layout's worth of Mother's Day items, but you never know. So I can always tack it down better later. And if you don't have your photos, just be sure to only kind of tack down your things until you get those photos under there. Okay, so that is layout number 1. So layout number 2 gets to feature the tearing. And tearing is featured because we have this 2-tone cardstock. And I can't remember in the directions, but I was supposed to tear so the white core didn't show. So I'm not used to that. So when you're tearing so the white core doesn't show, you want to tear down. So you holding your paper, and you can see as you tear, you're not getting that white core. So it's just something to pay attention to. If you do want the white core, then you tear up, and you can see that beautiful white showing through. Either way is fine. It just depends on what the look is that you're going for on your page. So in the end, I went and got a new piece of paper, and I did this one in folding it down because I didn't want the white line to be quite so stark. There still is a little white line here, but that's fine. When I did the yellow, I hadn't read the directions, haha. But I kept it. I kept it on the white core because I like it, and it's emphasizing that it is torn. So it was intended though to just be the yellow line going like this. So you can either tear down or you could change hands. No, yeah, I guess it's just easiest to tear down or turn it over and tear up. So you're looking at the side you don't want, and then when you turn it over, it's correct. So it's tricky, but most of the time I want the white core, so you always tear up. This one also, so this one features kind of that panel look. So this one could have a situation where you say, I don't want, the panel look. I want it to look like this. It'd be very switchable. And then it's like something's going on, and then it's just flowing into this. However, the only thing is if you're going to do that, then I would forego this piece because this comes into nothing and you don't know why. So this one also would work because the title is here in the middle page, in the middle of this side. So it's a fun and different way to do it, but it's nice to know that you can always flip-flop things around. You could also turn things. They don't always have to be the way that they're presented to you. Page number 3. So this one has a lot of folding on it. So every piece here is folded, and so you can see that there is so I probably did score mine because it is a good idea. If you're doing a long paper, you're going to end up with uneven folds and it's not going to look right and you'll be sad. So it is a good idea to just go ahead and score that. These are scored at a 1/2 inch, just a 1/2 inch on the edge, and then fold it over. And then once you get all those settled down, everything else is just layering right on top of that, and then putting your sticker embellishments on. So that is our Memories in Bloom scrapbooking workshop. Thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting.